Welcome back to Five Nights at Pizza Joe's. In the last video, our sister got kidnapped and taken to the Forsaken Fortress, and today we're gonna hitch ride with pirates to the Forsaken Fortress.
Clearly everything will end up just great at this point. She's like, leave me alone!
It says I made her do a spin, and she turned around anyway.
Oh, I pulled something.
We're going back to the island, apparently.
That's it, kid. For not talking, we're going home.
And I clipped through the boat a little there.
We got to see the sea underneath it.
This ship isn't made of very good materials, as you can see.
Yar, this boat be very thin.
You can talk. There's 3 other members. One is at the top, one's right there, and the other guy is looking at the sea. But I don't feel like talking to them, and they're not all that interesting to me. But there is this guy, who tells us more about Tetra.
My job is to guard this. You just can't come in here, mister.
But what if I keep pestering you?
Well, fine, you can come in here, but you have to say nicely.
Pirate Gate Bruce Springsteen.
So this guy's basically going to tell us why Tetra is the captain of everybody else.
I was born in the USA, you big silly.
They're idiots.
Well, A, they're idiots, and B, her mom was a pirate captain, and she died, and so Tetra took over.
So just nepotism.
Sure.
So nothing that reflects well on Tetra.
He actually had a pretty good line of dialogue that he said, and I actually kind of liked it. That's why I really wanted to talk to him. When he was talking about the age and respect thing. And this is Nico. He's the swabby. He's basically the lowest rank of this crew, and nobody likes him.
And found on the lowest part of the ship.
And he looks like a cat.
He does not
Rat.
look like a rat.
Rat.
Whatever rhymes with at.
But his name is Nico, and in Japan, Nico is cat. Okay, so he's basically going to teach us how to swing on ropes. This is another new thing introduced for this Zelda. It's pretty cool.
Swing on these ropes, you nerd.
Jumps and falls.
Flip rolls backwards.
But of course, first he has to tell me how to jump. Faces the lantern, falls.
Breaks the lantern off, falls, and don't catches fire.
Part of the roof just falls on him.
Swabby!
Seagulls come through the hole and they start pecking him too.
And they catch on fire like in Sleeping Dogs.
Join the Big Bird's gang.
There's flaming crows everywhere.
Flaming seagulls, thank you.
Where are the spiders?
That's the bird of this game, seagulls.
But no spiders.
So he has absolutely no confidence in us, and he thinks it's going to take us a whole year to do it. And if we do it faster than that, he'll give us something. I don't like Nico.
I'm gonna wait here all year long.
Okay, so the rope physics for Wind Waker HD are actually different than the original. In the original, if I wanted to like swing my body, I would have to stop the rope altogether, and then turn my body and then start swinging again. But here, I can just turn my body while I'm swinging.
This actually makes it a lot faster.
Yeah, it makes it easier and better.
Probably a pretty big complaint.
It was kind of annoying, so I'm glad they fixed that. There are a lot of updates like that to the gameplay and certain mechanics. There's even a huge upgrade to probably what people complained the most about this game, but we'll get to that later. So because it took me like 20 seconds for me to do it, he's upset that I have to cough up their treasure.
5 rupees.
No. It's something... Well, it's not really dumb, but it's just kind of like, well, alright, I have this now.
It's kind of like, why is this treasure?
And it's a bag!
Scooby-Doo bag.
So enemies drop items, and this is basically where I can put the stuff they drop.
That bag is like, why am I a bag?
So, we're already at the Forsaken Fortress. It just took like almost 5 minutes to get there.
Psych, you're down here for 9 months. Time moves different down there.
I meant to,
That was the lamest shit.
So I have earthquake powers. I destroy everything behind me when I roll into stuff that's in front of me.
You just knocked the makeup off a Tetris Trither. You can apologize, mister.
And what I wanted to do, but I forgot to, was step on the switch, because, you know, you saw there were two switches. One brings all the platforms up, one brings them down. I wanted to step on it so that way Nico couldn't come back.
And then he burns down the ship.
But I forgot. So let's talk to Tetra, who's up here.
Step by step. Took you long enough climbing ladders, stupid.
Did you push Nico down a flight of stairs? We love that game.
It's more fun to push him upstairs. It's a much harder experience, but he cries more.
We felt the... So this is a Forsaken Fortress.
You can even see the bird. And his gang.
Just sitting there, his arms crossed. I'm Tonto! I am the chief!
Apparently, this used to be the hideout of some rival pirates that are never seen or mentioned again. And I actually really like this line of dialogue. Tetra, read this. Like, look! By the window!
What's with all the seagulls?
She says, I bet that's where your sister is because seagulls attack your sister a lot.
I'm saying she's smelly. I'm just trying to squeeze that in there. I can smell it from here.
I mean, I don't mind if she dies. I mean, I'm leading lady, wink.
I like how she's like, let me think of something. Got it. That is the...
And here's the infamous scene.
I just noticed I was put in a barrel.
Yeah, I was... Cartoon logic, Looney Tunes, what are you gonna do?
I've been zoned out since I got the spoils bag.
I love how she mentions that. We fling each other into random directions all the time. Come on.
It's hazing. You're a pirate now. But he can't get back on the ship anymore.
I love that face.
Oh, wait, before you go... Ah, shit. Wait, fuck.
So long.
Did he leave his sword back here? Ah, shit.
And my sword flies up because...
Team Zero sword flashing off again!
Physics?
Are we gonna need a running counter for how many times Pizza Joe gets flung into a wall?
Bing!
Usually I just roll into walls. In this game, he gets flung.
You kind of feel a little bad for Pizza Joe in this game.
He's pretty durable.
He is a cartoon now, so you will see more cartoony-like things.
But show don't mind, it added a level of charm to this game that it needed.
Tetra also has the ability to talk to my brain. And by that I mean she put this stone in our pocket.
A levitating stone.
Yoshi, you're aware when people talk, it goes into your brain, right?
I mentioned the stone thing!
Going into his brain. Insane, and that membrane.
Baseball practice went horribly wrong.
So, here's a Forsaken Fortress. It's heavily guarded, and I'm not doing a good job of actually sneaking in, so I'm just gonna roll my way all the way to the spotlights.
Sneaking music!
What you're supposed to do is grab these little barrels, and then if you grab one and put it over you, Pizza Joe here is actually gonna, like, walk around with his little feet and try to stay away from being seen. But, you know, if you're moving and the spotlights catch you, you get thrown into a cell. So don't move when the spotlight is on you. Or you could just be like me and just go directly to the spotlight.
They just see you standing still. Ah, another one of our midget statues.
We have to take down the 3 searchlights before we can go rescue Pizza Jane. If you can actually try to go and climb the tower, but the thing is, the spotlight's gonna see you, and then you're just gonna stop, and you'll just get arrested and thrown into a cell. So you don't have to necessarily take down all the spotlights, but I'll show you how to take them down anyway.
Wait a minute, that pot wasn't moving by itself earlier.
The Tetris advice is that you're supposed to block the sticks and then use it against them, but I just like throwing a glass jar at them.
Well, why wouldn't you?
It's more effective. So those are the other two. They aren't actually that hard to find. There's stairs literally showing you where the first spotlight is.
Also in this game, you can pick up enemies' weapons and use them against them.
Yeah, that's another new thing they added. I don't really use it that much because the enemies' weapons kind of suck, but I do like taking them and throwing them back at their face. It's extra damage, and it's just hilarious to see them fall down. Using our new skill there.
Dungeon map?
And we're opening our first chest that's, not from the pirate ship. It's a map! You know how that works. So, the map here is displayed on the gamepad. A lot of things are displayed on the gamepad.
And it lets your screen get less cluttered, which is nice.
Yeah, it's also... I really like the gamepad for this game. So here's one of the cells you can get thrown to. And you know what that means? Time for a selfie!
This almost happened to me, man.
Hashtag don't drop the soap.
Hashtag get your parents' permission before you go to jail.
Hashtag Sonic.
So, let's go to the next searchlight. Every single one has... Well, all of them have a ladder for you to climb. It's really simple. Like, you'd think they would sound like an alarm, like, oh my god, guys, we're getting attacked or something, but no, they do nothing. As soon as you show up, they just immediately point the searchlights up.
I think it'd be more adult if you just snuck up behind him and got him in a chokehold.
I once accidentally not accidentally, I purposefully threw a jar at his face, but I accidentally, pushed him off the ledging and he fell. And it was one hit KO, and I was like, well, I win, I guess, so I'll just leave.
I killed something. Happy birthday, by the way.
You can't take items with you through doors. Because that's too much for Pizza Joe to handle.
Doorknob, man.
It's a good thing I'm not easily traumatized by death.
My childhood died long ago.
By the way, if you do get locked up, you can escape. You just have to, climb a bookcase and push a jar. So even if you get locked up, you can always escape. And every time you go into, one of these little alcoves, they just point you ooh, look at this camera angle. And look at the Forsaken Fortress from this angle. And I can't climb ladders properly, but there we go.
Look at that stupid fucker trying to climb up here. Oh shit, he figured it out.
You and ladders, me and chests.
I don't really change my strategy here, because why would I do that?
No!
You did not spank my ass.
I was pretty proud of that one, because it was just a whip to the ass that killed. And here's one of the things the enemies drops. This is a joy pendant. It's worthless, for now. But we'll keep it.
And yet it's necessary.
It's necessary, but it has no actual use outside of making people happy, apparently.
And who wants to do that?
Well, it doesn't make me happy, therefore why would I want other people to be happy?
I am selfish, therefore I am.
It's Pizza Joe, it is my birthday.
Eat your heart out, Descartes.
So there was no point to that one, it's just telling me that there's a door here. And of course, Tetra wants to bring in her opinion.
Rangers! Rangers!
Tetra, I can get arrested here.
Yeah, I know, you're past your curfew, idiot.
I love this, though. Hey, if you find your sister, the way to do it, you gotta climb the tower. Keep going. I was already doing that.
It looked like you were quitting from over here.
You can't even see me.
Quitter.
You can't even see me.
My pirate eyes are really good.
So here's your little shortcut. In case you get captured and you need a shortcut for the last searchlight, you can just push this box down and you just immediately climb back up.
Oh, so Dark Souls thought it was original, huh? Shortcuts are fucking...
I roll into a wall there, and then we go to the door.
You've joined the official Zelda Let's Play Club.
I didn't bash into the wall. My legs just kind of touched it for a second.
Your membership is revoked then.
I love to strut.
Oh, don't worry. I'll crash into a wall. I know I do. I already crashed into stair.
That'd be adorable if you had Deku feet walking.
So, this is the barrel thing I was talking about. You can't... If they look at you, the music's gonna go dun-dun, and if you keep walking after that, then they'll arrest you. They'll throw the lantern at you and arrest you, actually. But because these are the worst guards ever, I can just take this off and walk in. And also, that little fucker hit me. And apparently they didn't hear me collecting money, so I escape.
My hearing is terrible. Do-do-do-do.
I like how they seem to walk in step with the music.
We're almost there. We just gotta get past one more guard. And there's a barrel just right there.
He is walking to the music.
The dumb thing is, like, why would they put a barrel there? And also, if it was there, wouldn't he notice that it just moved?
My memory is terrible.
He's not even looking the right way.
I'm so glad they put this music on the loudspeaker of this island. Now I walk. Wow. Oh my god.
I'm just waiting for... I want to move so badly. And I think I'm in the clear, right? Watch this.
I love their huge bottom lip.
Eventually, I just said, fuck it. I just left.
Looks back at the barrel. Ha! Knew it was you.
He tackles it.
Starts punching it.
So, here's another new mechanic. Sidling.
Perfect for Link emotions.
Yeah, it's perfect for Link's emotions and stuff, but it's only used, like, every once in a while, so it's kind of pointless, but whatever, I guess. We have to be stealthy, so it works for that. And 2 hearts for you in case you took some damage. I accidentally got hit a little by that stupid rat, but at least I got my money back. And right around the corner is where Pizza Jane is being locked up.
And a giant hammer, apparently.
And there's our sword that flew 1,000,000 miles to the air.
Don't look at me. I don't know why I didn't pick it up, but...
He just stared at it the whole time.
Well, that's wacky.
So, the reason why the enemies were able to arrest you was because you had no sword. Now that you have a sword, it doesn't matter if the spotlights get you.
Impaled.
Neck broke.
Mortal Kombat shit.
Well, that takes care of him. But he left this cool little sword that I'm not going to be able to use much, so I'm going to take it with me. And drop it.
Through my body.
That was fun.
Ah!
And here's Pizza Jane's cellar. Pay attention to the 2 girls behind, too.
Yeah.
But more importantly, Pizza Jane. I love there's seagulls inside, too. Like, they're waiting to peck her.
Wait a minute. I could have sworn Giant Bird.
Oh.
There's no swearing in this building!
It's okay. Now that I have my sword, I can fight any- ah, shit. Seagulls, help me!
Oh, how charmingly befuddled he is.
Damn it, seagulls, again! It's my birthday! I feel so bad for Pizza Jane because the day's almost over and I'm supposed to give the telescope back.
Dad, I brought you a gift!
Why are you fiddling with the synthesizer again?
It's why I wear these long robes.
So, you come here- oh shit! I hope you enjoyed my impression of a Beyblade.
I fucked up.
A red boat.
You got eaten.
Hey, Bonerface, wake up!
How does he know that my name is Boner Face?
Hey, only my grandma could call me Boner Face.
Pull yourself together in 8 slices, if you will.
No sharing.
You're a delivery boy now.
So we were rescued by a boat.
Defender of the boat.
But wait, who's this mysterious person who's talking? Oh, it's the boat.
I do love the design of this boat.
And crack his skull in the rudder.
What a boner face.
So this is our love it or hate it character. But not because he's a bad character, he's the king of red lions, but because it's pretty obvious from this point on that we're going to be traveling the seas with this boat.
I thought it was because he doesn't really have a character.
That too. But he's a boat, can you really blame him? What amazing stories does a boat have?
I remember this one time I got flipped over. Totally a buzzkill.
Yeah, his name is Ganon.
So Ganondorf returns as the villain for Wind Waker. Duh.
Haven't gone to Japan. And gotten kind of fat.
And he likes to stand in the middle of flames for no reason.
Gotta melt the fat away.
I love this question. Do you really want to save Pizza Jane?
Well, yeah.
I mean, you gotta go back to that scary-ass fortress. Okay.
She's the most likable person in my family.
And there's only 2 people left in that family. What choice do I have?
Me and myself. Pizza Graham doesn't count. She hates me. But I hate her too, so it's fair.
I technically got disowned last year, but where am I gonna go?
So, I love this scene, because he's like, alright, let's set sail! I can't sail.
I got a little excited there, I apologize.
Well, the boat can move, but cruising isn't exactly fast. So, he rescued us and put us here, in Windfall Island. I would assume it would be like the hub island of sorts, like you're gonna be coming here a lot. Sorta. But it's not a bad island, it's kinda cool, I like it. Mainly for the stuff I can get, not for the people here, I don't like it.
It reminded me a lot of Skyloft.
Alright, so now that we met our boat friend, we're gonna explore the rest of Windfall Island here. But we'll be doing that in the next video.
Look at my crotch.
So we'll be exploring Windfall Island in the next video.
The pig mayor was going on by.
Are the pigs just the only responsible people in the Great Ocean?
They're working while the humans are walking back and forth and talking about learning to jump.
Well, there are pigs in the more civilized places.
Like at the dinner table.
Yeah. Just places where there actually is civilization and society. We're going to be getting a couple of interesting things in Windfall Island. We'll be seeing that pretty soon. Some pretty cool stuff, actually. And it's actually going to involve a little bit of audience participation, so that should be exciting.
I'm looking forward to it.